challenge with God's love, and with God's love we can do it all. If you don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. The stream is starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, it's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another JRabbit87 stream. I am your host, JRabbit87, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today, and I hope you guys are ready, because tonight it is the Rabbit Wrestling Federation's next big event, Fans' Choice. Yes, that's right. Every single title will be on the line. A few extra bits and bobbles will be happening. And things, and the best thing is, you guys got to choose and vote on certain things, like what title, what kind of match, what title will be defended in, or who a certain person will go against, and so on and so forth. So, I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are excited, because I know that I am. However, before we get into our event, let's go ahead and get our opening commands. As always, we are sponsored. Oh, wait, hold on. We are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joins me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, who I will name individually at the end of stream. Mary Kay. If you have not ordered your Mary Kay, you can get your Mary Kay today by clicking on that link right there. You can also use that link to ask any Mary Kay related question that you may have to my hashtag wonderful wife, who is a Mary Kay consultant. Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord and you would like to, I have provided a link in the chat. Feel free to grab that link and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are announced, decisions are decided, discussions are discussed, wrestling results are resulted, chats are chatted, and, ultimately we just love to have you there. Another place that we love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our past live streams or highlight videos, once, of course, I ask, once you're done here, you can grab that link to go over to YouTube. And, of course, since it's all free and another way to help support, I do ask, if you don't mind, give the YouTube channel a subscribe, hit the like button on the videos, click the bell icon to keep yourself notified, and, of course, leave a comment on the videos. In fact, if you could, on this one, leave Fans' Choice or something along that lines. Of course, I'm asking that because YouTube or comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. You can also find us over on TikTok by following that link. We just post our highlight videos there, so if that's just what you're looking for, you can also grab that link to find the highlight videos over there. And again, since it's all free and another way to support, I ask, if you don't mind, give the channel a follow, give the videos a heart and a comment, because comments are also good for the TikTok algorithm. Last but certainly not least, are ways that you can help support the stream right here, right now, if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can help the stream is in the chat, so feel free to read that at your leisure. And remember to only do what you're able and comfortable with doing. Alright, now, it's time to get right into things. We're opening tonight's show up with a title match. Chelsea Green will defend her RWF her RWF Women's European Championship. You guys got to choose, and you chose to have her defend it in an underground match. So, I hope you're ready, because this match is coming up next. Hey, welcome in, Bruda.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's European Championship.
Welcome to the generation of Jade.
And here she comes. She won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to gain this opportunity. And she has been on quite a roll, beating Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, and beating Chelsea Green and Dragon Lee.
It's Chelsea Green.
And here she comes, the current Women's European Champion. She won this several months ago and has, granted that she has kind of escaped by the bits of her teeth, but she has stayed your European Champion.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade. And her opponent from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, the Women's European Champion, Chelsea Green.
And there you have it, the rules displayed in this match. Starts off Cora Jade getting the first bit of offense. Now, what's interesting about this match is Cora Jade's tag team partner, Michin, actually won the same opportunity that Cora Jade has right here and now, but she was unable to defeat Chelsea Green. She came close, but she was unable to defeat Chelsea Green. Now Cora Jade has her chance. Will she be able to do what her tag team partner was unable to do, or will Chelsea Green continue her dominance of the Women's European Division? And of course, this one has already spilled to the outside of the ring. Remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. This match, it is pretty much falls count anywhere. It can only be won by knockout or submission. Only the second time we have seen an underground match here in RWF. Standing Shiranagi there by Cora Jade, and now Jade setting up for something big. Will went for the DDT, but Chelsea Green able to reverse it. Rough Rider by Chelsea Green, and now Chelsea Green setting it up. She's got it locked in. Unpretty her. And now she's going for a second one. And that's it.
Here is your winner, and still Women's European Champion, Chelsea Green.
Big win here for Chelsea Green. Perhaps the most dominant women's European champion we have ever had here in RWF. And what a way to start off. What a way to start off here indeed. And we're just getting started, folks. Because coming up next, we have another title match. Finn Balor will defend his Intercontinental Championship against Noam Dar. And you guys, you the fans here at RWF, picked it to be a tables, ladders, and chairs match. That's coming up next.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing Metaphor from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds. Supernova
Another man who has been quite dominant. He has successfully defeated every member of the Judgment Day, every male member of the Judgment Day, as he prepares to face Finn Balor.
Introducing the champion, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor.
And here he comes, and what an interesting time this guy has. He is now a two-time Intercontinental Champion after losing it to Joe Coffey, only to kind of insert himself into a triple threat match and win it back, and not even pinning or submitting Joe Coffey to win the title back. And of course, if you're wondering why he is not entering with the title, that is because the title is hanging from the rafters. Now, first person to climb a ladder and successfully grab the title will win this match. And you gotta also wonder, that puts Finn Balor a little bit in the lead there. And the reason I say that is because it was back at Rabit Mania when the Intercontinental Championship was on the line in an 8-man ladder match. And in a record-setting time, in fact, I think it was like 50-some seconds, like less than a minute, Finn Balor won the Intercontinental Championship for the first time here in RWF. But now, he's not just facing, 7 other men. He's facing the Supernova 11, Noam Dar. And it's not just ladders he has to worry about, because there are chairs and tables that can be used as well. Man, I wish WWE would bring back Cyber Sunday. This Fans Choice concept is really hype. I know, right? I think the only reason they didn't is because it's hard for them to... Because if they take it legitimately, that can mess things up, like what happened with Edge. But they can't really fake it, because then people will know. And in case you don't know what I'm talking about, one of the first Cyber Sundays that they did, they had it where, yeah, I bet people would use bots to sway poll results too. Yeah, say it right. But they basically gifted Edge the heavyweight title shot against Triple H, because they didn't think that people would want to see Triple H and Shawn Michaels, Triple H and Chris Benoit, or Triple H and whoever the last one was, and it ended up being Shawn Michaels by a landslide. Triple H versus Benoit would have got my vote. That match sounded good, to be honest. Well, see, that was the thing is Triple H and Benoit had a lot of, like, had just got done with a feud. Michaels was hurt, and they have fought 1,000,001 times. And they had literally had Edge in a feud with Evolution. So it made all the sense that Edge would win, but for whatever reason people chose Shawn Michaels. And now Finn Balor climbs the ladder. Noam Dar is down after the coup de grace. Could this be it? Hand slipped a little bit, and no, Noam Dar knocks Balor off. Fair, Edge does make sense, but then again, a match that doesn't make sense kind of sounds more fun. Fair. Well, that's actually what helped turn Edge into a heel, because they were trying to really make Edge into a babyface, but he got booed in Toronto, his hometown, and then people chose Shawn Michaels over him. He was the least voted on vote. So he legitimately was like, let me be a heel, because we gotta try something else. Edge and Triple H are who got me back into wrestling, so I can't complain. Fair. Massive powerbomb by Noam Dar. And there we are. Tables, ladders, chairs. Oh my. Ripped to the tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Right. That lasted what, 2 times? And then they stopped. Coup de grace by Finn Balor. It's the second one in this match. Can that be it? Yep, I think so. Yeah, I think it was only twice. Balor up at the top. He's got his hands on the belt, but again, Noam Dar able to stop Balor. Noam Dar now scaling the ladder. He's got his hands on the title. Oh! It would have been better if the table broke. Noam Dar to the top of the ladder. Finn Balor on the outside. Could we see a new Intercontinental Champion? And Dar hanging on for dear life. Oh, powerbomb onto the ladder. He broke the table with a splash from the top rope by hitting the table while he was landing on Noam Dar. And think about this, we are only in our second match of the evening, folks. Yet another coup de grace by the current Intercontinental Champion. Will that be enough to let him get the Intercontinental Championship that's hanging above the ring? And no, Dar able to get back to his feet and knock Balor off again. And now Dar is going to take his chance to try to become the new Intercontinental Champion. And these two men just going to war with each other, because they both know just how prestigious the RWF Intercontinental Championship is. Oh wait, JD McDonough, out of nowhere, JD McDonough interferes in this match, and there's no disqualifications. This is all perfectly legal. RWF has the most prestigious titles in wrestling, if you ask me. Thank you. Both men down after that interference by JD McDonough of the Judgment Day. By golly, it's a donut, JD McDonough. Back and forth action between these two men as they literally do everything they can to put the other one down long enough so they can climb a ladder and retrieve the Intercontinental Championship belt. Finn Balor to the top again. Noam Dar is down. No way. Dar is stirring. Can Balor get the title? And he does.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor retaining the Intercontinental Championship in an absolute brutal war of a match. And again, we're only on our second. That was only our second match of the night. We still have a lot more to go, so moving right along. Coming up next, Tony D'Angelo defends his Pure Honor Championship against Big Daddy Cool Diesel in a finisher match. And of course, what makes this so interesting is that Tony won the Pure Honor Championship in a finisher match. I can be okay with this. 'Twas a good match, but you gotta wonder if the result would be different if the donut wasn't involved, right? That's for sure. A Pure Honor Championship match coming up next. I messed up. Hold on. I forgot to put the title on the line. Alright. It's gonna be just a little bit longer. Sorry. There we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pure Honor Championship.
And here he comes, the man who won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to win this opportunity. He hasn't been looking so hot as of lately. But of course that can all change with a win here tonight. And here he comes, the man who beat Tyler Breeze to become the new Pure Honor champion. And that match, granted, Tyler Breeze called it a beauty shot match. It was just a finisher match. So that same exact match is what you all voted for Tony to defend the title. We'll see if Tony can do it again, or if Big Daddy Cool can hit the jackknife to become the new champion.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 317 pounds, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Pure Honor Champion, Tony D'Angelo.
I do apologize for the little glitchy effects. I don't know what's different, like with the new computer and the new setup and everything. I can't seem to control that though, so I hope it's not too annoying for everybody. And with that said, this match has started. Tony D'Angelo's first title defense, his first singles championship. Both of these men, of course, former RWF men's tag team champions. Nah, I'm not bothered. Yeah, I'm glad. Never forget, it was Channing Stacks Lorenzo coming in to assist Tony D'Angelo and let him get the finisher off on Tyler Breeze that allowed him to win the match and win the title. Gotta get for Diesel because he reminds me of the Rabbit. Hey, I'll take that. I like his theme song. But I am kind of curious, what makes you think, what makes him remind you of me? Besides the fact that at one point in time I wanted to be the new Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Yes. Like, I'm not really a big fan of Kevin Nash or his stuff in like WCW, but I was a big Diesel fan. And again, so much so that I wanted to actually be like the new Big Daddy Cool Diesel. That was it, that you wanted to be the new one? Yeah. D'Angelo off the top rope with that splash, and now D'Angelo's showing off his power there. But a big straight hook by Diesel, and uh-oh. Diesel looking to end things. He's got him hooked up for the jackknife. If he hits it, he's our new champion. And that's it.
Here is your winner, and the new Pure Honor Champion, Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Jackrabbit knife. Well, Diesel gets his hands on the Pure Honor Championship. And he's now the first. Out of the 3 matches we've had so far, he is the first one to successfully become a new champion of the night. Well, we're going to keep on rolling right along. See what I did there? Coming up next, the team of Shotzi and Tegan Knox, collectively known as Shocks, will defend the RWF Women's Tag Team Championships against Carmella and Tiffany Stratton, collectively known as Pretty Mean Sisters, in an elimination tag team match. What that means is that they will have to successfully pin or submit or disqualify, or, well, actually no, in our tag team matches there are no disqualifications, so they will have to either pin, submit, or knock out both members of the opposing team to win the match, and that match is coming up next. Here they are, Tiffany Stratton and Carmella, former 3-time RWF Women's Tag Team Champions. Here come the current Women's Tag Team Champions. Talk about a dream come true for these two ladies. Shotzi is a 2-time Women's Tag Team Champion. This is, of course, Tegan Nox's first tag team run. But you know that this might just be the more meaningful one for both.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Carmella and Tiffany Stratton, Pretty Mean Sisters. And their opponents, the team of Shotzi and Tegan Nox.
Of course, if you want to talk about the war of momentum, Shox came just out of it, getting 3-2 in the war of momentum. But of course, normally the winners of the war of momentum would get to choose what kind of match they defend their titles in. But this is fans' choice. So you guys got to vote, and you chose to have this elimination match here tonight. And just a reminder that this is a typical RWF style tag team match. I forget, why do RWF tags have no DQ? Because it was ending things. We got rid of no disqualification, rope breaks, and countouts because things were ending. They were just ending in. They were ending a lot in countouts, and people were getting upset, or I don't know. There's something like, I want to say like people like I don't remember if it was you or if it was Trish, but it was not going well. Fair, it was just not going well because the tag team match kept ending in like disqualification and countouts. So we got rid of those for RWF tag team matches. I don't think it was me. I don't remember who it was, but I mean, I'm not complaining. It makes RWF tag teams just a little bit, like, stand out just a little bit more, in my opinion. So, as I was saying, remember this is an RWF style tag team match, which means there's no disqualifications, no ring countouts, no rope breaks. Now you do have to tag your partner in and out. Only one person on your team may be in the ring at one point in time. And you can win by knockout anywhere, whether that's outside the ring or inside the ring. Or you can win by pinfall or submission inside the ring. And what makes this match different than a normal RWF style match is the fact that it is elimination. Meaning that when you pin, submit, or knock out one person, they have to leave and go to the back. But the match isn't over because you must pin, submit, or knock out both members of the opposing team to win this match. These two fighting here on the outside of the ring. Tiffany Stratton and Shotzi. Now, of course, Shotzi is no stranger to the Pretty Mean Sisters. But can she do it? Can her and Shucks have their first successful title defense against what has become the most decorated women's tag team in RWF? Standing Shiranagi there on the outside, and now Shotzi taking a little bit of a breather to set a table up inside the ring. And that cost her as she eats a clothesline from Tiffany Stratton. Beautiful moonsault there on the outside. And now Shotzi gets thrown back into the ring. Kendo stick shot to the back of the head, and Tegan Knox saves Shotzi from elimination. Nice Hurricanrana there by Shotzi. And a tag out to Tegan Knox. You know, honestly, it may not even been a you or Trish. It may have been Amanda. I just don't remember who did it. But no matter who, like, was, you know, doing that, again, I'm not upset. Because I like the fact that we have kind of a different style tag team match. Tagging in both Shotzi and Carmella now. Only a 1 count there. Massive suplex there. I don't remember either. It must have been a while ago. But I like RWF having different tag match rules too. Okay. I just want everybody to be as entertained as they possibly can when they come to watch one of my streams, you know? Shotzi going for a cover, but only got a count there. Honestly, never not been entertaining. Okay. Standing Shiranagi into the cover. And a kick out at 2. Tag into Tegan Knox. And now this match spills to the outside of the ring. Tagging in Shotzi now. Carmella sends Shotzi on a ride there with that tilt-a-whirl head scissor. Looking for a cover. And there's one elimination. The Pretty Mean Sisters are down to just Tiffany Stratton. Oh, a kick out at 2. I thought it was over there. Tagging in Tegan Knox. Quick roll up by Tiffany Stratton. Oh, reversal there by Knox. Oh, close 2 count, but again reversing into a pin of her own. Only a 1 count though. Tiffany Stratton looking to eliminate Tegan Knox, but is not able to do it. Shining Wizard by Tegan Knox into the cover. Oh, and again, Stratton kicks out at 2. Tagging in Shotzi now as Stratton goes to the outside of the ring. She's got to do something. She is at a disadvantage here. Stratton taking a nasty bump to the floor, landing right on top of a baseball bat. Submission hold by Shotzi. As she decides not to let go and instead tags in Tegan Knox. Tiffany Stratton was trying to say that it's Tiffy time, but I think it's Tegan Knox time. And that's it.
Here are your winners, and still Women's Tag Team Champions, the team of Shotzi and Tegan Knox.
Big win. Woo! Woo indeed. Big win as Shox is still your tag team champions. Shox defeating what is possibly the most decorated tag team in RWF today. and getting their first successful title defense to boot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't go because we are nowhere near done yet. Coming up next is our first match that doesn't involve a title, but is something that you guys voted for. It's a last man or monster standing match between Braun Strowman and the man that you all voted for him to face. That's coming up next.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Charlottesville, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
And here he comes, the self-proclaimed monster among monsters. Can he beat the man that you all voted to face him here tonight?
And his opponent, accompanied by Mr. Fuji, from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
Aw, yeah, says Nick. Yes, this is the man that you all voted for, that got the winning votes, I should say. The big man Yokozuna, along with his manager Mr. Fuji. Remember, this is a last man standing match. No disqualification, no ring countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions, no rope breaks. The first man to make it where the other one cannot physically answer the referee's 10 count will win this match. The last time Braun Strowman was in one of these matches, it was against the Monster Abyss, when he started this whole crusade of his to face off against the monsters of RWF. And unfortunately for the so-called Monster Among Monsters, he would lose that last man standing match against the Monster Abyss. Since then, he has also lost a Falls Count Anywhere Man match against the Boogeyman. He won a steel cage match by escaping the cage against the big red monster, Kane, and then would lose a knockout match against the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I also, on a personal note, I can't tell you just how happy I am that Mr. Fuji is in this game, as well as Yokozuna. Count of 7, but Yokozuna able to make it to his feet. And Braun Strowman looking to fly here. The count begins again. Will that be enough to put Yokozuna down? And no, he's able to get back to his feet. Only a count of 6 that time. I like that Fuji is in the game too. I enjoyed Yoko. And now these two big behemoths, these two monsters trading monstrous blows. And Yokozuna getting the better of that exchange. Uh-oh. Yokozuna setting up for the bonsai. Bonsai drop by the big Yokozuna. Will that be enough to put Braun Strowman away? And no, surprisingly, only a count of 6. And Strowman's back up. And would you look at that? Strowman went for the running power slam, and Yokozuna reversed it into his own power slam. As the count goes, Mr. Fuji arguing with Braun Strowman here. Count to 7, and Braun Strowman thought he won this, but from behind, Yokozuna still in this. Crazy that Yoko kind of makes Braun look normal sized. I know, right? And Strowman with a deadlift running power slam. Will that be enough to keep Yokozuna down? And no, Yoko beats the count at 7. Massive powerbomb by Yokozuna. Will that be enough to put Braun Strowman away? I know Strowman able to get back up at the count of 5. Strowman with another running power slam. Will that be enough? Oh, and a middle rope splash for extra panache. And he did it.
Here is your winner,
Braun Strowman, his luck seems to finally turned around here as he gets a giant win over Yokozuna. The monster has his groove back. Maybe. Well, coming up next we have an interesting thing. Next up is a 6-man tag team match, where the new group, the Nation of Domination, the new Nation of Domination, Apollo Crews, Cedric Alexander, and Omos will face off against another six-man tag team. Now, the interesting part is, out of everybody who voted, you all voted for different tag teams. And nobody got an advantage. So, if you are new to the channel, I have a thing that I call the Wheel of Rabit. It is a spinning wheel thing, a spinning wheel, where I put options and I let it spin, and it chooses the option. It does a random thing, and it chooses, and that's the option. So I put all of the winning six-man tag teams into the Wheel of Rabit. Are y'all ready to see who won? Because that match is coming up next.
That'll never ever end.
combined weight of 857 pounds. Omos, Cedric Alexander, and Apollo Crews, the Nation of Domination.
And here they come. They were dominant in their debut tag match, but not so dominant in their six-man tag match. And now here comes the opponents that you guys helped pick.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 689 pounds. Solo Sikoa, Tamatanga, and Tonka Loa, the Bloodline.
Yes, that's right. It was between the Bloodline, the Final Testament, and Gallus. I put all three teams into the Wheel of Rabbits. I let it spin, and the winning team was the Bloodline. And we still have 5 more matches after this one. But for now, we have this amazing 6-man tag team match. Now, nothing's really on the line here. There's no real personal beef. It's just the Nation of Domination, the new group on the block wanting to prove that they are indeed dominate. And the one of the 3 tag teams that you guys chose to face them here tonight. Of course, Cedric Alexander and Apollo Crews being the first of this 3-man group of the Nation of Domination, making themselves known as a tag team, defeating the Alpha Academy in tag team action. But then Omos getting revealed as the 3rd man, and unfortunately they lost to the team of the OC in 6-man tag match. So of course the Nation of Domination looking to avenge that loss here tonight. T voted for Testament and I voted for Gallus. That must mean that Amanda voted for Bloodline. I still find it funny that I'm building up this heel tag team and no face 6-man tag teams got voted for. And honestly, I figured you were going to vote for Pretty Deadly, Nick. I'm kind of surprised you didn't. Indeed, the wheel is on the side of the bird and LOL, right? I didn't even think of it. The way with face/heel. Also, I didn't want to see Pretty Deadly get demolished. Fair. Big move as these two fight on the outside of the ring. Looking for a cover here. Only a 1 count. Massive German suplex by Apollo Crews. Massive roll through, and there's a tag to Omos. Tagging in the other, I don't know. I know one of them's Tonga Loa and one of them's Tama Tonga, but I don't know which one is which. Tag in is Cedric Alexander. I'm not sure who is who either. I think Tonga Loa is the one with the shirt on, and Tama Tonga is the one that doesn't have a shirt on. I think. Tag in to the other Loa. Roll of the dice into the cover, but Apollo Crews breaks up the cover. Oh, 2.99999. But Cedric Alexander kicks out. And that person cannot believe it. Massive move by Alexander into the cover, but the other person, Tonga Loa, I believe, is the one with the shirt off. Or shirt on. So Tama Tonga in the ring right now with Cedric Alexander. And if I'm wrong, somebody just please correct me. Apollo Crews inadvertently taking out his own partner there. Fisherman suplex into the cover, and that's it. The Nation of Domination got dominated again.
Here are your winners, the Tonga and Tonga Loa, the Bloodline.
At this point, maybe the Nation of Domination should think about not doing six-man tag matches, or maybe replacing Omos. Because when Cedric and Apollo were just a tag team, they won. Who knows? Only time will tell. And right now, time means that we are moving right along, because we have a match that you guys decided to vote for, a normal, regular match. Coming up next, Dragon Lee defends the RWF United States Championship against Santos Escobar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
And here he comes. He has been quite dominant so far. The Legado del Fantasma winning an a six-man tag team match against the LWO. Then his protege Elektra Lopez beating the LWO's Zelina Vega, and then defeating Dragon Lee and Chelsea Green in a intergender tag team match. And here he comes. This will be his first title defense. We'll see if he has what it takes to successfully defend the title, or if we're going to get another new champion here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar. And his opponent from Tara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, the United States Champion, Dragon Lee!
Now, for whatever reason, you guys as a collective voted this to be a regular, everyday, one-on-one match. So, this is fans' choice, and if that's what you want, that is what you can get, which means that there are disqualifications, there are ring countouts, but unfortunately the title will not change hands via ring countout or disqualification. I don't remember my reason. That's fair. You don't have to, nobody has to justify what they voted for. Just know that this is what you voted for, and it won 2-1, so this is what you're getting. Either way, I'm not disappointed because I'm excited to see these two lock hands. The storied rivalry between these two and their faction has been epic in WWE, and it's only carried on here to RWF. Although something could be said about the fact that once again we have two non-Americans fighting over the United States Championship. These two fighting on the outside, and Santos needs to be careful. Dragon Lee has the champion's advantage out here. Count to 6. Escobar needs to forget his feelings and get Dragon Lee back into the ring. You can't win the match out here. Thankfully, the match gets back into the ring, and it will continue. Massive knee by Dragon Lee. Could this be it already? No. Kick out at 2. Massive DDT there of the reverse variety. And a kick out at 2.99999. And Dragon Lee cannot. Los Lotharios. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be Angel? Is it going to be Berto? I don't see anybody. And Santos tried to sneak from behind, but Dragon Lee caught him. Apparently just mind games by the other members of Legado del Fantasma. Santos to the top rope now. But he misses a crossbody from the top rope. Santos with the cover. Title on the line. Oh, kick out at 2. And Santos going for it for a second time. Title on the line. And that's it.
Here is your winner, in the new United States Champion, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar leaving here with the United States Championship. Honestly, I didn't see it coming, but I mean, I guess I should have. As I said earlier, Santos has been on an absolute roll of destruction, especially when it comes against the LWO. Oh, moving right along. Coming up next is tag team action as the Awesome Ones, The Miz and Logan Paul, defend the men's tag team championships in a tables match against Axiom, and Nathan Frazier. Coming up next.
The following contest is a tag team tables match and is for the men's tag team championship and at a combined weight of 336 pounds. Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
And here they come, impressive 4-0 on the War of Momentum against the Awesome Ones. Can they be the team that finally beats the Awesome Ones and takes the men's tag team titles away from them? And here they are, quite possibly the most dominant tag team in RWF, winning a 16-man tag team tournament to win the vacated tag team championships. They've beaten the Brothers of Destruction. They've beaten the Wyatt Six. They've beaten the Motor City Machine Guns. But can they beat Fraxium? Fraxium literally has the numbers. They have beaten The Miz and Logan Paul 4-0 in the War of Momentum. And again, normally the winning tag team would get to choose the type of match stipulation, but it's fans' choice, so we let you guys vote. And you all decided that this will be a tables match, which means the first man to put one of his opponents through a table will win the match and the championships for his team. And those of you wondering, we have 3 more matches after this one. And yes, if 9 o'clock happens, we will keep going until the last match is over. This is also going to be a chaotic match that I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to commentate very well on, but I'm just enjoying the action along with y'all. The Miz and Logan Paul came so close to losing the titles to the Motor City Machine Guns. And now they have to face a team that's almost, if not even more fast. And there it is.
Here are your winners, and still the men's tag team champions, The Miz and Logan Paul, the Awesome One.
At this point, can anyone take the titles away from the Awesome Ones? Will they ever be dethroned? That is the question. Like, really, at this point, you gotta wonder, can anyone take those titles away from them? Well, moving right along, we have a bit of a interesting match. The Wyatt Six have been targeting Chad Gable, and they have been on quite a dominant roll. And you guys got to pick who Chad Gable, what form of match he will face, who he will face. And every single one of you voted. I bet Corvus and Nahug beat him. Fair. Every single one of you voted for a single one-on-one match between Chad Gable and Uncle Howdy. And that match is coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
And here he comes, Chad Gable. See, he says he's not afraid this time. Of course, he's already got one loss against Eric Rowan. And then Ivy Nile has a loss against Nikki Cross. And the Creed brothers have a loss against Joe Casey and Dexter Lumis. And here he comes, the leader of the Wyatt Six. Uncle Howdy, a former RWF heavyweight champion. And yes, we actually have former champions facing each other, as Chad Gable is a former Intercontinental champion. The unhinged, unpredictable Uncle Howdy versus the trained, pure athlete Chad Gable. And just a reminder, you guys could have had an 8-person tag team match where Chad Gable would team with the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile to try to get some revenge against Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Dexter Loomis, and Nikki Cross. You could have also chosen to have Chad Gable just team up with the Creed brothers to just face Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, and Dexter Loomis. Or you could have also chosen an intergender tag team match where Uncle Howdy would team up with Nikki Cross and Chad Gable would team up with Ivy Nile. But instead, you chose this one-on-one match. And again, I am not complaining in any way, shape, or form. We have not gotten to see Uncle Howdy very much in singles competition. And as I said, this is a former champion versus former champion match. Former RWF Intercontinental Champion versus former RWF Heavyweight Champion. That's why I picked this one. I wanted to see Howdy as the focus. Fair. And like I said, I'm not complaining. Just wait until you guys see what I have planned for October involving the Wyatt Six. Hype. Howdy trying to make short work of Gable here. And Gable fighting back. Uh-oh. The dance leading into Sister Abigail. Straight into a cover. Oh, kick out at 2.99999. Shades of Uncle Howdy's past there. If you know, you know. Reversal by Gable. Massive Dominator into the cover. And a kick out at 2. And Chad Gable cannot believe it. And that's it.
Here is your winner, Uncle
Uncle Howdy, whew, gets the victory, and poor Chad Gable. Well, it seems that the Wyatt's attack on Alpha, or American Alpha, has succeeded here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we only have 2 more matches for you. And coming up next, Jordynne Grace will defend the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley. And you guys chose it to be an over-the-top rope match, which means, much like our over-the-top rope battle royals, the first woman to successfully throw the other one over the top rope and make their opponent also hit both feet on the floor will win the match and the title. That's coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
This is my brutality!
And here she comes. She won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to win this opportunity. Former 2-time RWF Women's European Champion, and in fact was the very first ever Women's European Champion. She has never held the Women's World Championship, and she's looking to make that spot on her record clear tonight. She even has a pinfall victory in a non-title match against Jordynne Grace. Can she do it here tonight?
It's not over until I win.
And here comes Jordynne Grace, the current Women's World Champion. This will be her first title defense, and what an opponent she has, but she has showed that she can be just as dominant as Rhea Ripley. But will that pinfall loss, she's got to not think about that here tonight, because pinfalls aren't even a thing.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the Women's World Champion, Jordynne Grace.
Both of these women have something to prove here tonight. Jordynne Grace needs to prove that her loss last week or earlier in the week was just a fluke and that she deserves to be champion. Rhea Ripley needs to prove that she has what it takes to grab the championship and add it to her growing resume here in RWF. And remember, there are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, rope breaks, disqualifications, or any of that. It is an over-the-top rope match. Meaning, just like with our Battle Royal, you must successfully throw your opponent over the top rope and make both of their feet hit the floor to win the match. Jordynne Grace had an early attempt there, almost got knocked out, but she's right back on top of it. These two powerhouse women looking to lock horns here tonight. This is Mommy versus Big Mama Pump. World's strongest slam by Jordynne Grace. Putting those big arms to use with the massive shots and then the clothesline. Reversal by Ripley. And again, Jordynne Grace tastes the outside of on the ring apron there. Deadlift German suplex by Grace, showing just how powerful she is. Grace setting up for perhaps a finishing move, but Ripley trying to break out of it. Now Grace back in control. Another strong slam there by Grace. And now Rhea Ripley trying to hoist Jordynne Grace over the top rope here. Title on the line. But no, Grace able to fight back. Grace again getting sent over the top rope, but her feet did not hit the floor. This match continues. And now Grace going for a muscle buster. Grace setting up for a big move. Big power bomb by Grace. But now she's got to get Rhea over the top rope. No, Rhea hanging on for dear life and stays in this match. Oh, but there it is.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Champion, Jordynne Grace.
And Jordynne Grace stays your Women's World Champion. Rhea put up a good fight, but she just couldn't handle Jordynne Grace tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that means we've come to our main event of the evening, as the final boss, the People's Champion, The Rock, defends the RWF Heavyweight Championship against the Animal, Batista. And you all voted that it will be a no holds barred match. Our final match of the evening coming up next.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Heavyweight Championship.
And here he comes, the Animal Batista. He won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to gain this opportunity here tonight. And unlike earlier, he does not have Randy Orton in his corner. In fact, the two have gone on note saying that that was a one night only thing. They are not interested in being a tag team anymore. You know that he's looking forward to beating The Rock here tonight. Can he do it? We're about to find out. And here he comes. Grand entrance as always. The self-proclaimed final boss, who also says he's not interested in tag team. Foley can do whatever he wants, but he is not part of the Rock and Sock. Again, only one night only Now he focuses on defending the heavyweight championship here tonight. The most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment, the people's champion, the final boss, call him what you want. He is our champion, The Rock.
Introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the heavyweight champion, The Rock!
Welcome back, Bruda. Jordan Grace did beat Rhea Ripley, and now we are into our main event, our last match of the evening, as The Rock defends the heavyweight championship against the Animal, Batista. Thank you. You're welcome. And this match is underway, and this is a no holds barred match, which just basically means that this is a no disqualification match. Pinfalls and submissions must happen inside a ring. There's no rope breaks, there's no ring countouts, no disqualifications. These two men are free to basically do whatever they want to do and what they must do to defeat the other. Batista looking for a cover. Title on the line, but only a 1 count. Massive spine buster by the Animal. Batista in control, Rock was in control, but Batista now reversing and getting in control. Well, if this was an over-the-top rope match, Batista would have just won. Thankfully for The Rock, this is not an over-the-top rope match. And The Rock is saying, just bring it to Batista, showing no fear. Hey, it's Marvel versus DC as the Black Adam faces off against Drax the Destroyer. Spinebuster by The Rock. And didn't go for the people's elbow, instead went for a pinfall and only got a 2 count. LOL, right? I'd watch it, right? Go Drax in this one. Rock go for a rock bottom, but Batista able to reverse it now. In the way, reversal by The Rock. Reverse. Batista going for the Batista bomb. He hits it into the cover. Title on the line. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Rock bottom, into the cover. Oh, and Batista somehow kicks out. These two reversing almost everything that the other is trying to do. Spear by the Animal. Batista said it was over, but The Rock able to reverse. Now The Rock trying to suplex, and he does. He suplexes Batista through the table into a cover. And somehow Batista is still able to kick out at 2. Batista using Triple H's favorite weapon, perhaps an homage to Triple H. These two battling here on the outside of the ring. Anything goes out here. Batista now scaling the top rope. Massive shoulder block into the cover. Title on the line. The kick out of 2. I do believe it's time for the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment, the People's Elbow. He hits it straight into the cover. And that's it.
Here is your winner, and still the heavyweight champion, The Rock.
Oh, The Rock overcoming big odds here tonight. The final boss beats the animal. Yeah, he does. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, George still have won. Would have won. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you had fun voting and seeing your picks play out. And if you didn't vote, I don't know why. I gave you plenty of time. I gave you a link. I gave you everything you needed to do it. And so, no one to blame but yourself. I know I had fun. We will be live again. I need to actually check my Discord to see when we are going to be live again. Because I think we're only going to be able to be live once this next week. I just want to make sure. It's the 27th. Yes. October 2nd. Thursday, October 2nd is going to be the next time we are live. It will be the Rabit Wrestling Federation, and you should be excited if you're a fan of the Battle Royals, because it is going to be Battle Royal night, and time to see which new number one contenders will be next up to try to take the titles away from the current champions. That, of course, will start at 7 p.m. Central Time, so I hope I will see you all there on that Thursday. For tonight, we're going to go ahead and get into our commands, and I'm going to let you guys go. So, as always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joined me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful wife Firebird10, our amazing friends Nick and T, as well as our other friends Danny, Sean, and Steve, as well as the two digital artists responsible for our artwork, Amon Wolf of CNH Podcast, who did That Boy Down There, and Z-Fire Incorporated, who did That Over There. Thank you all so much for everything that you've done. And I appreciate your continued support. Mary Kay. If you have not ordered your Mary Kay, feel free to grab your Mary Kay today by using that link there, whether you're in the need for some skincare or some cologne or some whatever have you, some makeup. Mary Kay has it. You can browse all the wonderful products that Mary Kay has in store for you. And if you have any questions, my wife is a Mary Kay consultant, and you may also use that link to ask those questions to her, where she will be more than happy to answer any Mary Kay related questions that you may have. Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord and you would like to... Oh, dagnabbit. And of course I didn't get it. Give me a minute. There you go. If you'd like to join our Discord, feel free to grab that link right there and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are announced, decisions are decided, discussions are discussed, wrestling results are resulted, chats are chatted, and honestly, we just love to have you. And that is where the voting for Fans' Choice took place. So if you would like to participate in stuff like that, you can use that link to come join our Discord. Another place that we'd love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our past live streams or highlight videos, you can grab that link that I just posted and join us over there. Now, since it is all free and it's another way to help support, I do ask, if you don't mind, give the YouTube channel a subscribe, hit the bell icon to keep yourself notified, give the videos a like, and give them a comment, because comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Another place that you can find us is over on TikTok. If you'd like to check out if you'd like to check out just our highlight videos, we post those over on TikTok, and that's all we post there. So if you would like to check those out, grab that link. If you don't mind, again, since it's all free, and another way to help support, give the TikTok channel a follow, give the videos a heart and a comment, because comments are also good for the TikTok algorithm. Last, but certainly not least, are ways to help support the stream right here, right now, if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can help is in the chat, so feel free to read that at your leisure, and remember to only do what you're able and comfortable with doing. With that, I hope that I will see you guys on that Thursday. As for tonight, I am JRabbit87, and I hope you all have a very good night.
Thanks so much for joining the Stream of the Rabbit.